When people think about George Washington, they think about the cherry tree. They think about the first president. It's the one president that we can reliably ask people, was this person a president? And pretty much everyone on the street could answer that properly. And they probably also know he was the first president. They probably also know he was the general, kind of the key general for the Continental Army in the for the colonies for the the new United States of America. What's interesting to me, though, isn't really as much the kind of the political history or the military history. I'm interested more in George Washington, sort of as the first CEO of a brand new startup called the United States of America that doesn't really have a lot of the infrastructure that we expect. Today we think about the time that I'm recording this, we just passed tax time. So we're paying our taxes and we're going through this process. The government can fund itself. But we have to understand that when George Washington took office, there was no concept of the government with revenue to be able to do the things that governments need to do. So I wanted to focus on, in Marketer in Chief in Chapter 1, which is on George Washington, of course, I wanted to focus on money. Just money as a concept in general and how important it was. So I'm going to do a quick reading from you and a little sample of the book right now. And we're going to go through that. And I want to explain a little bit about the situation that George Washington found himself in as he took office. So let's go. The United States was broke. Actually, the country was worse than broke. The former British colonies may have won their legal independence from Great Britain, but arguably not their economic independence. The trade imbalance with Great Britain was so great that the new United States economy struggled to get off its feet in the early years following the surrender of General George Cornwallis to then General George Washington at Yorktown. The trouble did not end there. Because there was no strong central federal government before the ratification of the U.S. Constitution, the states shouldered the debt burden of the war. Also, as one might expect, they did so unevenly. Some states were in tremendous trouble, others not so much. In any case, no matter the frustration of the more solvent states with the situation of those less well off, those debts did need to be paid. The problem was that the new government did not have a way of funding itself. Yes, the scrappy rebels, with plenty of French help, had just dispatched the greatest army and navy in the world. But with all the swirling uncertainty in its aftermath, it was natural to wonder if the average person should believe in the United States as a new nation at all. Today, that might sound foolish. It did not sound foolish in 1789. The belief that a piece of paper with someone's picture on it can be exchanged for all debts, public and private, is the only basis for money. Not currency markets, not options traders, not economic theories. Belief from ordinary people. That's it. If I can't get a bag of greasy fish and chips for my picture of Alexander Hamilton, academic theories are just that, academic. So that's a reading from Marketer in Chief. To find out the rest of the story, you'll need to go and buy your own copy of the book. It's available for pre-order on Amazon right now. And on July 4th, 2021, available everywhere books are sold. So however you like to get your books, whether it's Amazon or you'll never shop at Amazon, whether you want a print book, an ebook, or an audio book, it'll all be available. So thank you very much, and stay tuned for more information on Marketer in Chief and its release.